Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
everybody,
it might
and
not feel
welcome
like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of
Suriname
noise and energy.
against
This certainly
Barcelona.
matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Kimmich, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable.
He'll try for this! Oh, it's come off the upright. Olise, he's through here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looks to the other side. Now it's Rooney. And he's got the... It's Rooney! Wayne Rooney! Only him!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
He gave it plenty and some. Trashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Suriname finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Spread to the right. Caceres. Baresi. This is a promising build-up. Caceres receives it in a wide position. And it's Ronaldinho. Maldini. And here's Vitinha. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Distributed tidily. Maldini cuts out the pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Van Bommel, he's picked his way through. Vitinha. And it's Ronaldinho for Olise. Ronaldinho. Baresi. And it's Maldini. That's Maldini. Romero. Baresi. And he's forced to go back. Ronaldinho. Now Romero. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Jordan Henderson. Rijkaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Ronaldinho. Schneider. Jordan Henderson. And it's Rijkaard.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Pinches it off him. Jordan Henderson. And the counter is on. Van Bommel. And he's managed to get free.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a sharp pass. Well timed, excellent interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good.
Diaz!
Suriname certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
It's Basho! Schneider. Baresi. Romero. To Maldini. Neymar. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Roberto Baggio. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, some astute defending there. That looks a cracking ball. Ronaldinho. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Diaz. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's Timber. Hangs in a... Oh, good play! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage.
And that is indeed the final act. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Suriname are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And here's Elise. Tries to play it through. Now it's Ronaldinho. Elise. And this is Schneider! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kimmich clears it away. Great vision. Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Not the best distribution from the keeper. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ronaldinho. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Ronaldinho. Caceres. And here's Elise. Now it's Rooney. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Threads one in. Now it's Diaz. Shot could be on. Chance, surely! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Caceres. Vitinha. Elise. And it's Schneider. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Caceres just loves to go forward whenever he can. That's a little off. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Vitinha, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Caceres. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's been cut out, well played. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich, he leaps for it! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's had a shot! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
It's good running with the ball. Chips it through. Not the most accurate pass. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he was alert to it. Schneider. Elise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passes short and sharp. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. It's just lacking in accuracy. Throw it. Suriname, moments now away from seeing this one out.
Two
Looks a good one.
has been
And
indicated.
he's definitely onside. Diaz! Oh, good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
For Suriname, number 22, Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Suriname against Paris Saint-Germain.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of... He's having a shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to...
Diaz! Well, that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
A searching ball out wide. Zola is wide and looking to get onto this. Rijkaard. Van Bommel. Van Bommel. Ball played for Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shifted it to the flank, and he's picked it up out wide. Lofted in. That's an excellent interception. Zola. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ambitious ball here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's Basho! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge, always goal side. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cross flung in towards the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper. That's an imaginative pass.
Suriname are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Van Bommel. Rijkaard. Opts for safety. And it's Henderson. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kimmich. And it's Baggio. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's destined for the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kimmich. Jordan Henderson. He is just caressing the ball. Takes a shot! Oh, he's just got under that.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Looking for a runner. And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Here's Diaz. He'll try from distance. Oh, he's been caught napping. Van Bommel stood his ground strongly. Now the delivery. Close. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Timber does well to get it back. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zola. Van Bommel. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Just a quick
Suriname
announcement,
trailing by
and an
the
exciting one
tightest
too.
of
We're
margins
about
at
to announce
half-time.
today's lottery numbers.
It's
Please
been
watch the
a
screen
pretty
if you have a
tepid
ticket.
display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup
Substitution.
and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Suriname.
Zola! Oh, that was no routine save.
Zola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Probing pass. He's through here. Look, real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Seedorf. Oh, that's fabulous. He's dealt with that really well. Kimmich. Van Bommel. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yamal. Roberto Baggio. It's been slipped through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Diaz. He's having a pop! Fantastic from Diaz! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Suriname restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal...
And Zola! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rijkaard gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Baggio. Van Bommel. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Rummenigge. Seedorf. Zola. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Chips it through. He's had it taken. Diaz! Brilliant from Diaz! A finish of true class! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Suriname leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now, can they get him away? And it's Neymar. Played out to the left flank. Rummenigge. Shot at goal! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rummenigge. He's having a hit! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Paris Saint-Germain with the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's been intercepted.
Suriname really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There will be 3
Played it
minutes
back
at a
swiftly.
time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Short changes him with that pass. It's a sharp pass. Rummenigge. He's being urged to shoot. Great chance! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Suriname illustrating perfectly. So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's match.
The excitement already
Suriname
palpable.
against Thailand.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Beckenbauer. Cafu. And it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And back to the keeper. Cafu. It's Roberto Carlos. Played back to the goalkeeper. Cafu. And it's Roberto Carlos. Van Dijk has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Here's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Cafu. And it's Van Dijk. To Pepe. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Cafu. It's Roberto Carlos. Cafu. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cafu. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Here's Roberto Carlos. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh no, what has happened here? Chance, surely! They score! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Suriname have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And this is Gullit.
Gullit really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Van Bommel making good progress. Howson. Van Bommel. Now Timber. Van Bommel. And it's Timber. And that pass isn't the best. Yeah. And he cuts out the supply. He's in a great position here. Looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Tries one from range. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pepe clears. So a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Suriname can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. Suriname leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And hit! And there's a goal! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Kimmich unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has not gone well. Neuer. Van Dijk.
Suriname really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cafu. Threads one in. Gullit. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Gullit has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Thailand appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Bellingham! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intents.
He's going for goal! Tries to cross, and he was alert to it.
Suriname really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And this is Gullit. Gullit couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Neuer. Quality ball. It's a good ball out wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Thailand clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. And it's Henderson. Great vision. Looking for a runner. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass is just off target. He's having a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Bellingham really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Aimed at the far side. And now they can spring out of defence. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's one-on-one! Can he finish? And he's stuck it away! They have stolen level at the last! There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So all square. Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates.
2 added minutes
Most
has been
accurate pass.
indicated.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Diaz. And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Diaz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And the ball's come loose here. Real chance! It's a carbon... And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't...